What's up, y'all? Capone's Tony here, and welcome to my account progression video for the month of October in 2024. So if you are new to my channel or just new to this series in general, I've started this in May of 2024, I believe. So I believe this is episode 6. So the whole point of this video series here is to kind of show my month-to-month progression when it comes to my account in Ever Crisis, just to give you a gauge of like how much I improve on a month-to-month basis when it comes to like the content I've cleared, showing my best weapons, my best teams, like Highwind's progression, my Materia, new stuff, showing off maybe the banners I pulled on, things like that. And yeah, just giving you an inside look at my current account when it comes to Ever Crisis. So let's start with the content cleared like I always do. So for this, we'll start out at the summon quests. This technically doesn't fall in October, I believe, because... by the way, this is covering my previous month's progress. So everything that was in September, for the October video. So, but anyway, since this is somewhat new, this isn't technically in October, Shiva and Ramu, I cleared everything up until EX2. I haven't even attempted this yet, but it seems like it's not too difficult from what I've seen from other content creators. I probably have to go with a cloud setup. I heard the Tifa setup is better if you like run her fire setup, run her fire gloves with her bunny gloves. I don't have her bunny gloves at all, so I probably have to go with cloud because I have a OB10 Sky Splitter with a OB6 Maritime, which I guess might be good enough. Everything else, it should be not too bad. You can use Barrett as the support since he has his double debuffing weapon, the Shark Slayer. And Aerith is just an amazing healer support. Obviously you got to use Aerith, right? Plus she has a Kamara wand, so even mine's not OB6, it'll still be more than usable, I assume, for this fight. So yeah, I'll get to that eventually. Leviathan EX2, or not Leviathan, but was it Ramu EX2? I still haven't done yet, just because I haven't done anything to improve my water setup. So until I do that, I don't think I can do this yet. So, but that's fine. It's permanent content and it will be there forever. And eventually I will be strong enough to clear it. So no big deal. All right, so let's go into the other stuff. The new towers for the anniversary. So I cleared everything up until this point. Very simple. So we're currently at the recording of this video, we're at stage 99. That has not unlocked yet. We'll unlock in a couple hours. But everything in here, I've pretty much autoed. Pretty much autoed everything. Very, very easy if you're like a day one player or just an early player, right? Even the power requirements aren't like super strict for this one either. So yeah, I assume I'm going to be able to pretty much auto everything in the regular battle tower. When it comes to the other tower though, let's go into that now. This was pretty much easy to auto for my account up until around 22, I feel. 22 is like probably a hard, this is where like it starts to amp up a bit, because this was the, I made a video on this one. It was the battle with that behemoth where you had to use earth magic. And if you didn't have Vincent set up, it was kind of difficult, but it's still very, very doable, especially if you pulled on like some of the banners in this anniversary. Aerith and Tifa, which I showed, made this a lot more manageable, even with just having like a Lucia that doesn't even have an Arcanum costume, right? Multiple ways you can go about this battle though, but kind of worried about what's coming up today is Blitzrad. Like I said, my water setup is just not very good. So I'm going to be curious about how this is going to go, because this Blitzrad is supposedly identical to the Crash Blitzrad, which was kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm going to see how that goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it with my Cloud, or I'm going to have to bring a Glen in, or technically use my Tempest Sephiroth that's just an OB0 Tempest. I'm not sure what setups I'm going to go with this, but I'm going to be curious to see how I can manage this fight. This crash was months ago, so I assume my account has grown since then, even though my water setup hasn't much, but we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to it. It's going to be quite a challenge, I feel. All right, another thing I really can't show off on the screen, battle ranking. I got 31st in that. If you had Cloud and Yuffie's anniversary setups, it made that one a lot easier, especially Cloud. I was able to get 31st with just because of the flat damage that Cloud's weapon does. It made those battles a lot easier. If you had the White Dog Vincent, it made one of those battles a lot better for scoring. I didn't have White Dog Vincent. That's why I couldn't push top 20. But yeah, 31st, I'm happy with that. I was honestly happy with like top 100. So yeah, very, very good. Guild battle. Is guild battle up here? Yeah. So my guild was able to get 13th, which I'm very, very happy with. We really busted our ass during this guild battle. Shout out to all the managers that were, making sure everyone was, attacking the right stages, doing all their math. It's very, very, very stressful. So yeah, if you're in a guild where you have a manager that's like calling all the shots and making sure the math lines up with like who's attacking stages and whatnot, thank them a lot, because it takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of time. It's just very stressful, honestly, because you're up against the clock every single day. And that's what I want to get into about guild battles. I wish they made this a lot more manageable, a lot less stressful, because we have lives outside this outside of this game too, Applebot. I mean, like for example, during this guild battle, we had someone that had COVID. We also had a person that was dealing with the hurricane in the southeast. So, like they had no power, so like, come on, man. Like we're up against the clock and they had to like really go, they're in tough situations, but they still got in their attempts and whatnot. But man, it's asking a lot out of a lot of people in a short amount of time. Like you have to, day by day, we have to get in 3 attempts. And it's kind of hard when you're trying to math out the perfect attempts or like the perfect stages that each member should hit and whatnot. I think a thing that could really like make this more manageable is just not having a day by day expiration, or just you got to get it in by day for 3 attempts. I think they should just give you like 9 attempts total and just spread it out across like 5 days or so. That way you're not just like stressed out trying to get in everybody on every day. And I think that's something they could do, or just minimize the stages to like 3 stages instead of 5, just so we're not trying to crunch out everything perfectly for the math when it comes to hitting stages. Yeah, just my little rant on guild battles. I think they're fun. I just think they're they're just really stressful too as well. And yeah, but I'm really, really, really proud of our guild. We did very, very well. 13th, that's our best ranking so far. Yeah, we've got top 50 every time, top 30 another time. So we're up. We're hoping to push it even further. Maybe get top 10 next time. It's gonna be tough, but we'll see how it goes. Really, really excited for our guild. Really, really happy for all the members and whatnot. All right, so Crisis Dungeons. That's a pretty quick one. So I think we just had one Crisis Dungeon like we do every month. And it was, Hojo's Laboratory. Also, they brought all these back, but I've had all these S+ for a long time. Yeah, Hojo's Laboratory. Easy S+ on that as well. But that's actually expired now, so I can't really go much deeper into it. I think it was just, non-elemental setup. Which, honestly, if you drew on Anniversary at all, it would have been a lot easier then. I think I did it with just, like, FF9 weapons. But, yeah, if you drew on Anniversary stuff, even easier, right? Well, yeah, that was pretty easy, pretty quick. Oh yeah, co-ops. So every week or so they add new co-op battles. They added Shiva. I didn't clear this the first time around. That was an easy clear this time because I have a built-out Magic Fire Tifa. Everything else is cleared, like all the first time clears and stuff. I also had I think they had Leviathan or a different summon, Ramu. Yeah, I cleared that one as well for the EX battle. So yeah, the summon streams, by the way, for me, they're all done except Ramu, because I still need to beat Ramu X2. Everything else, I think I've pretty much just about like maxed out all my summons. So Shiva's stream is totally complete. Well, the new Shiva and Ramu, I still got to beat that EX2 as well, but what's it called, Leviathan is totally 100% done as well. I do a lot of my farming, like my generated stamina, towards summon quests, because you get like crystal cactars, and there's just filling out that stream as well. And then other content, just like story content, like this stuff right here, like pretty much cleared out the whole shop. So there's nothing really left to do here, and I still have October 16th, so we still got like a couple weeks left. I still do the dailies every day just to get the gil, and yeah, just routine it toward gil, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do now. Pretty much got to be farming out this now, which is kind of a pain because it was nice having that 300% bonus for the anniversary, but now I'm getting like maybe a good 60% bonus in this one, so it's going to be a lot more of a grind, but hey, more content to farm out, right? Also, this event, man, it didn't even have a story. Like, what the hell, Applebot? Really kind of cutting corners right now. I always like the little mini stories for these events. Yeah, they're not canon or anything, but I think they're cute. They're fun, right? I don't know. They felt like they cut corners a little bit with this. Yeah, I think that kind of covers it for content cleared. They gave us a lot of stuff to do, and honestly, I really love these towers. I wish this would be content that's like constant, like, you know, something to look forward to every day, like clearing a new couple of floors in a tower. Like, I wish this content would be a thing going forward, even after the anniversary's completely done. So yeah, let's go into banners pulled now. So, as y'all probably know, if you watch my previous videos, I pulled on Tifa, Aerith, and Cloud for the anniversary. I saved up a buttload of crystals. I made a small little purchase, pretty much a one-time anniversary type of thing. Just used 1 month of YouTube revenue, and yeah, got some crystals, and I actually used some on Aerith's banner, or yeah, to get OB10. I got like a couple extra weapon dupes. And yeah, these banners I think were really good. Tifa's is awesome, does good magic non-elemental damage while, you know, boosting magic attack to the whole party. Really cool. Aerith is just, I think this is my favorite one out of the whole kit and caboodle out of the anniversary. You know, DPSs are a dime a dozen in this game, but when you have an incredible support now like Aerith that's even better because of this new weapon and her costume, yeah, I love it, and I'm so glad I got this to OB10. Her weapon, honestly, from OB6 to OB10 is by far better than anyone else's that goes from OB6 to OB10. Like, getting that threshold on this weapon to go from 70% to 90%, I can't go back to any other weapon now. I never want to use Matt again. I'm being serious. I never want to use him again because Aerith, I grew up with Aerith. She's one of my favorite characters in video games. And I'm going to use her for any kind of like content where I need some kind of healer or some kind of support. She's incredible. Like, this weapon combined with like her ultimate guard stick, like, I got to go into that real quick. I think I have a setup where she has that. She doesn't have guard stick equipped in this one though. Like, do this. Look at this. Let's take off any weapons that she has that are like healing weapons. And it just shows how crazy she is. So she only has, what, one sub weapon right now. She has her main hand weapon, she has Kamara, and then she has ultimate guard stick. Look at her heal stat. It's 3,300 with no extra weapons. That's insane to me. At the same time, while giving physical defense up and magic attack all allies, which I think a lot of people are underestimating that. Having magic attack all allies on your main hand weapon that has heal as well is so sick. It's so sick. That's a huge reason why I think this is way better and just absolutely destroys Centipede. Yeah, Centipede, physical defense, goes up to high. But the cool thing about this is because since you have magic attack allies in the main hand, you won't have to have a weapon in the back to improve magic attack all allies, right? You don't need that. You have like essentially an extra slot. So, you know, physical defense doesn't go to high. Well, just throw in something like Barrett's like boxing glove. You get an extra freaking 20% physical defense. There you go. That makes up for the lack of physical defense up to high, right? So I think a lot of people are very, big time sticklers when it came to that. This weapon is absolutely incredible. It's so damn good. Aerith, man, she got two of the best weapons in the game. This one and that one. Kamara one and this weapon. Both so freaking sick. I love Aerith, man. I love her. I love her. I never want to use Matt again. But yeah, that's my whole spiel on Aerith. When it comes to the other characters, I think they're really cool too. Like Cloud, I love this flat damage. This is so broken in a lot of different cases where like the enemies just have high defense. You can just go and just destroy it with just this 40k guaranteed damage. The haste is really nice too. So you proc the haste and you can just use your elemental build and just go crazy, doing C abilities with your like something like this, like a Maritime, right? I think it's really, really good. I really like this setup, and even Tifa's too. Do I have a setup with Tifa in it? Yeah, her setup's really cool too. Like, again, another reason why I love these setups, I didn't have any magic attack all ally weapons, and this was so nice to have for both Aerith and Tifa now. Now I actually have stat sticks too that, you know, if I need like a magic team, I can just throw these weapons in the back. But yeah, honestly, I'd love to have these, just use these characters to have these weapons in the front. So yeah, I think this is a really fun setup. It's AOE magic attack up. It's so damn good, and the damage, that 1100%, well 1130 because of my branding. But yeah, really fun setups. I think it was worth saving for anniversary and getting all these to OB10. It was really cool. And yeah, since it kind of covers the banners and whatnot, but yeah, we're probably gonna get some kind of FF crossover next month. So like I said before, I think it was FF16, FF10 has a high probability, FF14 has another high probability. Those three are probably the most likely. But if I were to guess, I think it will be FF10 because I think that's the most mainstream popular FF outside of FF7. So that's just my guess. But we'll see. My absolute dream, Chrono Trigger. Square, what the hell are you doing with Chrono Trigger? One of the best goddamn games ever made. Let's have a crossover. Or total shot in the dark. Legend of Zelda. That'd be so cool. Cloud as Link. Aerith as Zelda. Tifa as Impa or the Sheik costume. We could have Sephiroth as Ganondorf. That would be so fucking dope, man. Do it. But yeah, okay, that's my random spiel on that. So, all right, best weapon. So the game, they gave us so many freaking weapons recently, man. When it came, or just so many free pulls. And since I've been drawing on so many banners recently during the anniversary, been hitting a lot on wishlist. So yeah, I built out a lot of weapons this past anniversary. So when it comes to like new level 120 weapons, obviously Bahamut Rod, so damn good. Bahamut Fangs, very good. Cloud's new weapon, Bahamut Greatsword, is pretty awesome. I think that's all the new weapons I've taken to 120, but when it comes to like other weapons, I pulled so many other weapons went to 110 during this anniversary. Slay the Days, pretty sure it's a new one. I think Shockbuster is a new one. I think this is Absolute Royal's new. A couple guild weapons like Foam Sword, Bald Eagle. As you can see, just so many other weapons. Double Stem E, definitely new. I think Ceremonial Sword, along with Pressure Ridge. Oh, this is almost OB6. I'm very excited to get this to OB6, to be honest. Chiron for Vincent. A lot of weapons close to OB6 that I'd really love to have at OB6. Crystal Megaphone's a great one. R abilities. Flower Vase, I took this to OB, like 0 to OB7 pretty quickly just from drawing on the anniversary banners and having it wishlisted. Yeah, I've taken a lot of stuff to 110 recently. This Barrett one, after the guild battle, redeemed the medals toward getting this to OB7. Very good physical defense stat stick. Yeah, just a lot of new weapons at level 90, 110, 100. Yeah, very big month when it came to progression because, like I said, a lot of free draws, a lot of guaranteed free draws. Redeeming those vouchers at the, what's it called? I got to go into that as well. So they had the exchange where you could get like 2 weapons for like each of these categories. Honestly, I redeemed this toward gold gacha tickets because I already have what I want built out. Like, I think Fairy Tail and Centipede were the only ones worth really grabbing, in my opinion. I already have like Lifeguard Wraps OB7 too. I have Fairy Tail OB10. I think I have Centipede like OB9, so it's like I just took the gamble and got gacha tickets, which I don't think it really worked out well. The ice weapon, I grabbed Pressure Ridge and Bald Eagle. Just Pressure Ridge I think is great. Bald Eagle I just grabbed for our abilities. Lightning I grabbed Seaside Collar, which got this to OB6. And then I think I just grabbed a gotcha ticket because all these other ones, like, again, a lot of these are great for our abilities. Like Electro Cannon is OB9, so I don't really need to push that to OB10 at the moment. CC Alloy's OB9, Murasame's OB10, so I didn't really need that. You know, Thunderbird is kind of built out, but, you know, not something I'm really chasing. I did not redeem the water ones yet, so I'm not really sure to where to go with this one yet. You know, I could go Slay the Day, could go Maritime, could go Tempest, could go... Like, all these are really good. I'm going to have to think about this. If I'm really stuck on Blitzrad, then that will make my decision easier to decide if I should go Maritime, if I should go Tempest, Slay the Day. Probably one of these three, to be honest. Alright, wind weapons. I grabbed Flora Wand and Silver Collar. Like I said before about Aerith, man, I'm going to build her out as much as I freaking can now. I'm going to try to get Flora Wand to OB6. I'm trying to get her Citric Wand to OB6. I love this character. I'm going to get her all her damn weapons built out. You know, I can't take her off the team. The Quake one. I think did I redeem any of these yet? It says 0 out of 2. I guess I redeemed one toward a gotcha ticket. Probably get the other one toward like Hawkeye, because yeah, Yuffie's setup is nearing completion. I think she's like OB7 or OB8. Yeah. There we go. That kind of covers that. So best teams. Teams are kind of a mess right now, I think, because I be kind of swapping stuff around. Here's a Flex Power team, 620,000. I've actually destroyed this recently with a different setup. But yeah, this pretty much is a basic triple DPS setup. Do I have that other team still active? No, I don't think I do. I think I had this team was like over like 700 something thousand when I put this team together for Hell House for the Brutal Tower. I think it was like way over 700,000 because I think I did something like this, or put this in the main hand, and I think I put this in the offhand. It was something like that, and it really like boosted my power like crazy. Obviously that wasn't it, but yeah, I think I got 700,000 here. But Magic Fire Team, this is actually kind of a fun one because, you know, Tifa can boost magic attack all allies to the whole party, and then Aerith can contribute with Egg Staff and be a healer as well. See, that's the thing about Aerith, man. She's so fucking sick. Look at this. Like, 6,700 magic attack with a 3,700 heal, and she can contribute DPS and be a healer. That is stupidly insane. Like, this is why I love this setup so much, man. It's so freaking good. And then Sephiroth, for the Hell House one, I had him like double DPS with this. It made that battle really, really easy. But yeah, with this setup, he can actually be an AoE fire damage dealer too with his Mastery costume. So really, really cool setup. I use this pretty much to just auto the battle tower, the basic one, not the brutal one. Pretty much this the whole time, just about. I think I had to change it maybe once or twice, but yeah, this setup was autoing everything. Fun fire setup. This is one of my favorite ones I have in the game because Cloud is just so like perfectly built out. He has level 8 fire potency, 6 boost attack, 6 P attack. He could actually improve a little bit, but you know, I'm actually pretty happy with the setup. You know, 246,000 power is pretty good. And what else we got? Ice is pretty fun because I think Cloud's going to need more P attack and ice potency weapons because he has no P attack on either of these two weapons. But that's why you get Bald Eagle and something like Pressure Ridge to kind of help with that. And then my Ice Sephiroth, he's like really built out very well now. And then you have Aerith. Like, you know, I gotta have Aerith, man. She has to be on every team now. She's so good. But yeah, pretty good ice setup in my opinion. Lightning, it's still just kind of just OB10 Cloud with OB10 Murasame with his new weapon. And by the way, this costume's so cool because, you know, you get the boost attack all allies, and then you get Bahamut's Bite, which is just an extra pretty much 15% damage. So 20% damage to him and 5% to the rest of the team. And yeah, even if you don't have his Arcanum costume, I think this is a really good substitute for just anything, right? Really, really cool. Any other elemental setup you might not have the costume on. Then Yuffie's here to buff P attack on Cloud, as well as doing lightning debuffing. And then my magic lightning Tifa, she's kind of just built out now. This is not going to go anywhere anytime soon, but 620% damage is not bad while also boosting her M attack. And then she has, you know, pretty built out, you know, level 8 lightning potency, level 7 magic, level 7 magic ability potency, arcanum. Like, this is not bad for just a, you know, OB1 weapon, right? So I'm kind of happy with that. My weakest is still water. I actually changed this setup quite a bit, but typically I would have Zac right here with like black whiskers. But yeah, this is pretty much my best when it comes to water. It's just Cloud with his new weapon and then Maritime OB6. I would love to actually just get this to OB10 eventually, but Maritime just feels like such a dated weapon where I kind of don't want to wishlist for it. I kind of just waiting for the game to give us a new physical water DPS, or just that water DPS in general. Like, I don't want to wishlist for Bunny Tifa because I feel like her weapon's going to get power crept eventually too, so it's like, yeah, just give me a new freaking water setup that I can draw for. That's all I really want, even if it's just like a featured one that I'll just eventually get to OB10 over time just by wishlisting. So yeah, water setup is definitely the weakest. Wind's kind of fun. You got Aerith and Tifa built out. Motor Drive is what, OB10 with, yeah, it's almost 800% damage with the branding. Yeah, I could definitely get a better brand for this. But yeah, then I really want to get this to OB6 too, because wind resist will go to high in just one cast. It will be really dope. Red 13 is so good for this setup because he can be a sub healer as well as doing a, you know, debuffing. And then like Aerith, like again, she's a DPS and a healer at the same time while also giving M attack. Yeah, like, so good, man. All right. Yeah, I think that kind of covers just setups and whatnot. I think these anniversary weapons have helped progress specific setups, especially like when I say Aerith, Tifa's M attack all ally weapons, Aerith's M attack all allies. I think Cloud's weapon's really great too for all his elemental setups as well as non-elemental. So yeah, really, really good progression, I feel. All right, Materia, go into that real quick. So when it comes to Materia, I've gotten so many Materia that have hit 5-star now, just by doing just the basics. You know, just take. This is pretty much what I do when it comes to Materia. Let's see if I got anything. Nope, nothing new. I just take Rune Res and then just do the add materials, and you do like this, and you just do that for a Rune-Ra, and then just keep doing that over and over, but then you're going to kind of run short on the materials, the purple ones. See, like I'm only at 6 right now, so I kind of switched to elemental materia at the moment. But yeah, you see what I mean? Just do that over and over, and you get a lot of 5-stars by doing that. You definitely get a lot of 4-stars too. But yeah, decent amount of materia here. This is, you know, B attack and M-Def. Not the greatest, but, you know, 15 physical defense, yeah, a little bit low on the HP and P attack, but you know, pretty solid. Like when it comes to defense stat sticks, I like to keep those around. Very good healing stat stick here, as well as physical defense. This one's kind of meh, it's all right. HP with physical defense and magic defense, really cool. P attack with a physical defense and a little bit of heal. 10% when it comes to HP. I still haven't gotten any 10% when it comes to physical attack and magic attack. That's my, like, what I'm kind of trying to aim for right now. I've been getting some 5-stars, but they've just not been rolling into the right spots. This one's pretty cool. Magic attack with a crazy defense stat sticks. Magic attack, P attack, like this is like okay. Like, you see, like I would really wish like the rolls would go better for me in certain materia. P attack, physical defense, you know, it's fine. Double defense with physical attack, M attack, really cool. Yeah, as you can see, I've gotten a lot of 5-stars now. Some 4-stars that roll pretty well too, but yeah, it's just about, my goal is really just trying to get better stat sticks when it comes to M attack and P attack now. But you know, you're at the mercy of RNG, and this is, you know, sometimes the rolls just don't go your way. It's hard enough just to even get a 5-star, but then you have to have the rolls go your way. Big freaking pain in the butt, but yeah, it's a never-ending grind, right? The ever grind. So yeah, that's Materia. Highwind. I think I'm at. See if we got lucky. Hey, let's go. Oh, look at this shit. All right, cool. See if we got see what it is. Oh, it's only a basic one. But yeah, when it comes to Highwind, I've been kind of just, I think I'm actually kind of stuck right now at level 80 because I don't have enough of those like sheet metal to go any further. So I'm kind of have to level up other ones while hoping to get rare battles. And yeah, rare battles are nice too because you get the Astro Wind, and my Astro Wind collection thing has actually kind of grown quite a bit. So where are we at? We got 10. Yeah, we're not even close at the moment. But I should be able to get to level 81 now because of these two battles. Come on. Do we get 16? That's fine. Need a gold bomb, man. I don't get gold bombs very often. I think I've maybe gotten 3 ever. So, yeah, it's a pretty rare sight. But pretty cool doing this on video, and yeah, we got 2 battles. I think when it comes to Astro Wind now, I kind of just, I need like at least like 40 to make progression. We're at 26. That's fine. But yeah, I can go into my collection now, or see if I actually level up. Yeah, okay, I can actually move this on once I get enough paint cans. Man, we're painting the hell out of this damn Highwind, by the way. But yeah, level 81, we can actually move on to the next one. Collection. Yeah, I kind of spread it out a bit now. I kind of just do best bang for buck. Doing a lot on defense. So yeah, as you can see, everything's kind of spread out a little bit. Heals a little bit behind. Weapon C ability, 24% is pretty good. I don't really spend it on Materia C ability and limit break potency. I feel like that's the lowest, you know, the thing I care least about. I put my focus a lot more on defense, and then you know, attack, and I have a lesser priority on HP as well because I feel like these 4 are the most important, as well as the C ability. So yeah, that's why I haven't leveled up this at all, because it's just boost heal and Materia. This is what? Materia. This is P attack and limit break. See, I kind of focused on the ones that are give you defense and weapon C ability, like the ones I'm like really want to build out, like magic defense, weapon C ability. P attack, P def, magic attack, and M def. Yeah. So then I kind of just, yeah, once I get to 40, it's like, okay, what should I spend it on? And then I'll look at which one I feel at the moment, and that's kind of how I go about building out my collection in the Highwind. All right, you guys, I think that covers it for this video. That was a mouthful. All in one take, by the way. Did not cut it all. So, yeah, if you enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.